So if you saw the description that I'm going to India, then you know I'm going to India. So I thought I would document that and kind of give a little bit of background on why I'm going to India. First, kind of where am I going? Well, I'm going to a city called Trivandrum. It's in the state of Kerala in India, and I'm going to be there from for almost 14 days. I'm actually going for work. It's a work trip. Going for my company, and I'm not going to talk a lot about that or a lot about the company because I'm kind of vlogging this for a personal log or personal interest. If anybody is interested in knowing a little bit about the travel, so I'm interested in the culture a little bit, understanding kind of what it's about, learning about the people, learning about obviously our business over there, learning about the environment, learning about the landscape, just seeing kind of the things that are there that will be a new experience for me. Certainly something that I have not experienced before. So I thought I'd just document it. Take a few minutes every few days to post something so that everyone will be able to follow along and see what I'm experiencing and learn a little bit about the culture and about India as well. At the end of my trip, the last couple of days, I'm taking a personal side trip because my flight takes me through Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, and so I'll spend a few days in Dubai. I'll document that as well. So if you're actually watching this, then when you see it, I will have already arrived in India, and it will be part of my first post that I post. As I said, I'm going to be there for a few days, almost a couple of weeks, full straight in India, and it's a long trip. It's the longest that Juanita and I have been apart from each other. We celebrate 25 years of marriage in May of this year, and this will be definitely the longest time we've spent apart. So a little bit anxious about the whole thing. Have some concerns because I am not a big international travel. It's not something I'm experienced at. A little bit of anxiety. It's a long flight. The first leg of the flight is 14 hours and 45 minutes, so it's a long way. It's going to take a long time to get there. But I am excited as well, not only to meet the team of people that I have there in India that are part of our team with my company. We're a financial technology company, and that is something that we have. Part of my team is here in the U.S. and part of my team is there in India. So it's going to be exciting to meet them for the first time. Obviously, talk to them, but to meet them for the first time will be exciting. So hopefully, shouldn't be any difficulties getting there. So kind of what to expect. I'll video and capture as much as I can. To show the culture, the kind of experience, the food, the landscape, the environment, things like that. Anything that is interesting to me, I'll share, and hopefully you'll enjoy. So here we go. Made it to Dubai, one leg down. It is 12:40 in the afternoon here in Dubai. I made it to Dubai, 14-hour, 45-minute flight. It was really long, and I'm really tired. It is 3:40 a.m. Central Time, and I've only slept about an hour, so it's not, I guess, terrible, but I'm getting ready to sleep right now. I'm in the Dubai International Hotel, which is actually really cool. It was actually a good flight. It wasn't terrible. I didn't have any problems. I just wasn't tired and couldn't sleep. And then this hotel is in the airport,
not just at the airport, but actually inside of security at the airport. So when I'm done and I sleep, I can walk straight back downstairs, go right to my gate, and hit my connecting flight. So anyway, I'm here. First leg is done and good, and I'm ready to get to India. You know, I'm going to back up and retract what I said. I said on the flight I was not really tired and couldn't sleep. It's not really true. On the flight, what happens is a long flight like that goes through the night, or what would be the night here. They close all the windows and turn all the lights off. And I know they're trying to help everyone get onto the current time zone for the time zone that is here, but for travelers like me that are going to be awake at the overnight hours, it doesn't really help because they're moving about the cabin and serving meals and everything when you're trying to sleep, and then letting everybody sleep when you really want to be awake. So it didn't really help me a whole lot, but other than that, the flight was actually really good and no complaints. In Dubai, who thought I'd be listening to Hank Sr.? Who knew? I'm still in Dubai, and I was just downstairs grabbing a bite to eat. I'm at the Dubai International Hotel, which is at the airport terminal, which is actually fantastic, very nice facility. Surprisingly enough, couldn't hear any terminal traffic or even airplanes or anything like that, and it was during the day. So I came here, it was 12:40. I turned off the lights, closed the blinds, and got some sleep. So got some sleep, got a shower, went downstairs, actually had breakfast at about 6 p.m. here. It's now almost 7 p.m. I've got about 2.5 hours before my next flight. Interestingly enough, right back behind me, what you see is the actual terminal. So it's starting to get dark outside, or is almost dark outside now. But that is the terminal. So really no light, no noise coming in from the inside, fully contained in here. So it was a good call actually staying here at the airport. Made it really easy. Went downstairs, got all squared away. Had a nice conversation with the gentleman at the money exchange. I got some Indian rupees, at least a little bit, to get started and get me through the airport, because it's going to be just after 3 a.m. when I arrive, and so I don't want to have to deal with trying to get any cash for any tips or anything like that. So I wanted to be a little bit prepared and have the Indian rupees that I needed. So I feel like I'm squared away there, and when I arrive I can just go to the hotel, settle in, and get ready to start my day. Good call on the room, Juanita. Thank you. I feel super refreshed, so thank you. And I'm just waiting on the bags. After I get the bags, I got to go through customs, and then hopefully I have a driver that's outside, so we'll see. Anyway, it's an act of patience, kind of waiting on the bags. Lots of folks, lots of bags.
Good morning and good evening. It is 6:08 a.m. and I am in Trivandrum, India. Made it safely. Um, wasn't terrible, although I left Dallas Monday at noon, and it is now Wednesday morning, and I'll be going to work this afternoon. I'm going to work I'll get up and get ready, and I'll leave here at 4:30 p.m. to work until about 2:30 a.m. So I'm gonna eat some dinner, I guess. It's gonna be hard to get used to the time. The sun's actually starting to come up, so I'm gonna try to eat and get a little bit of sleep before having to get up and get ready and go to work again. But travel was a success, and ready to start the work adventure now and get to work.